We're going to give you a little tour of some of the spaces here at Trinity River, and hope you'll enjoy it and love all our technology here. You can look through here, you can see some of our surgical technician students, and they're gowned up. They've been spending the last 4 weeks getting all their procedures ready to go into hospitals and do their clinical rotations. And you can see now they're in the process of ready to do that. So this is the classroom where those surgical tech students practice their things, and I'm going to take you to the lab right now. This is our surgical technology lab. What's neat about this program is it's an 11-month program, and students can make $40,000 in 11 months after they do this. And what these students do are they're the folks that pass instruments to doctors in procedures. And these are our live mannequins, and you can see this is a mannequin that was prepped for surgery, and we have surgery lights that we can turn on, and everything looks just like a surgery. This lab has obviously had a surgery today. You can see around the walls where we've got utensils and things that were used. So these students have been prepping so that they're ready to go to a clinical setting and be able to help a physician and observe. This is an outdoor classroom where the gentlemen are resting, that we can have class, and our professor can lecture here at the front, and the students can have an outdoor lecture and this pretty view of the Trinity River.
This is the control room where we can operate our 16 simulators. There are 14 stations. We have 2 mother-baby pairs, which is how we have 16. We can monitor the students. We can videotape the work that they're doing. We also can change the settings on the mannequins, and we can talk through the mannequins, the adult mannequins, as the patient, because they have a speaker inside of them. So any question the student asks, we can give them a legitimate response to that question. Here we have our 2 one-year-old patients, and we have specialty equipment for these patients that are just used in pediatric hospitals, like this kind of syringe pump and this kind of pump for feeding the patient. And then in our next room, we have our 5-year-old patient. We actually have 2 5-year-old patients as well. So we have a 5-year-old patient in here. And he is a fully functioning simulator, and we can actually talk like him as a 5-year-old. And the 1-year-olds, they don't have that feature, but all the adults and the 5-year-old has that feature. They call it streaming voice, so we can talk through the simulator. So I have to put on my best 5-year-old voice. But here's our intensive care unit, where we have a patient that might need a breathing machine or a ventilator. We have a specialty pump that really is only seen in critical care areas. So this is where we can have students learn about taking care of patients that are critically ill. And we have our 2 adult patients here, and then we have our 2 mother-baby pairs. And this particular simulator can certainly experience labor. She can experience the actual birthing process, taking care of the students, then can take care of her after the birthing process, as well as then take care of her newborn infant. And we have 2 sets of those. So when we are going to have a maternity class, we kind of use this area and curtain this area off. Or then we have our 2 adult patients that we can work with and curtain off our maternity area for you too.
The water feature starts up there by the street. That's Weatherford Street. It rolls down those steps. Rolls all the way down. This is our coffee shop. We have places to sit here. See, we have a little line of students here to eat. We have salads and sandwiches, and drinks and coffee, that sort of thing. I'll walk down here. It's another really cool view when the water feature is running for students to study.